chance to.
What advice would you give to players that want to come into the rec and play?
Just be smart. A lot of people, they probably don't know the fundamental part of basketball. So if you don't and you're a rec random, just try to communicate. Don't be scared to cut your mic on if you got a mic. Play defense. We will find a way to score. I got some scores around me. Trust me.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's MP. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And so here is Toronto, following the score by Dallas. Ingram against Washington. The shot by Ingram, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Barrett on the wing. Ingram up top. He's guarded by Gafford. And that one's good. Ingram.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Pass to MP. To the left side wing. Now here's Washington. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. And he makes it.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
We've got Jakob Poeltl, and it's Dick in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
MP outside. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Davis. It's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Exum's checked in for Washington. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Shed, covered by MP. To the right side. 5 on the clock. They need this. Here's Poeltl. Blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Mavericks on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Is still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
A nice shot by MP.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
This has been an awful quarter for him. Just 1 for 8 so far.
Lawson, he's checked in for Pirtle. Toronto shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct in the change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
The three from Thompson fires in the triple. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Pass to Lawson. Here's Abaji. 4-3. Doesn't go that time.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Lawson. Off the mark there with a 3. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-3 run. Marshall passes to MP. Back to Marshall. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
MP outside. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Lawson, defended by Thompson. Lawson passes to Abaji. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more.
The only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Toronto. Emmanuel quickly. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Davis misses. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Washington against Ingram. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Gafford finds MP. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
And so it's Dallas, and they're up an insane
43. The Mavericks, 87.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Najee Marshall. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Davis in at the 4. Lively passes to Marshall. Right side, Irving. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists here tonight. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Pirtle, covered by Lively. Down low. Here's Ingram. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. MP, the pass to Davis. They get the rebound. On the wing, Irving, covered by Pirtle. And he's going for the lob.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Quickly. Shoots over Lively. The bank shot, no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Here's Barnes. Outside Ingram. Looking to get it going. And Davis with the block.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Irving. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Mobo can't hit. And Dallas with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Yep, count it. MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Blocked. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Irving, it's deflected, and he recovers it. That one's good for 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Shed, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Shoots over Lively. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
When AD gets going like this, it's almost impossible to slow him down. He's got so many different ways to beat you.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mobo's got 5 now.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And there's the drive. Shed. Davis with a rebound. Here's Dallas now. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Marshall with the bucket.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Irving. And the foul on Anthony Davis. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Ingram. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Here's Gafford. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Dallas on top, delivering. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Marshall. Klay Thompson comes in for Exum. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Hardy. And MP subbed in for Williams. From 11 feet away, Lively with the bucket. Lively's got 10 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Shot clock at 5. Barrett passes to Abaji. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 11. Martin finds MP. Oh, there's the alley. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Quickly. The layup misses. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Thompson passes to MP. Now Lively. Martin outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's become more the norm for Dinwiddie now, guys. He once was a poor long-distance shooter, but now he's made a big jump in that part of his game.